guys, welcome to the show. I'm Office Bloke Daz.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
I'm Office Bloke Aidan.
Right, World Cup special, back in the game, all that kind of good stuff.
Bit of a roundup as to where we're up to at the moment.
What are you taking from the World Cup so far, Aidan?
That I've lost too much money because there's too many games that I don't expect to happen. It's true though. There's been too many upsets.
Yeah, there has been a lot of upsets. The surprise package for me so far, I watched them play a couple of times, Saudi Arabia.
They look pretty decent actually, to be fair, don't they?
They hustle big.
Yeah.
There's a couple of players, I mean they've not got that final bit of quality which you kind of like need.
They're looking like a superstar striker maybe,
Yeah.
aren't they? Which a few teams are, to be fair, but
You couldn't name one Saudi Arabian player.
There's one kid that I really liked, Mohammed.
That's a good guess.
Yeah, I think his last name it was something began with a K. I'm pretty sure, but he's. I think he was like a right back or a right-sided midfield, like a wing back maybe.
Yeah.
And he looked tasty. He looked decent.
Pretty decent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then sometimes he's doing stuff, and I was like, a little bit of a loose cannon. But they are. It's in their culture to be a nutcase. And I was watching the game last night between Portugal and Uruguay, and I always thought. There's one manager, if Uruguay ever needed a new manager, there's one person that would fit perfect for them.
Oh yeah.
Simeone.
So,
He's
would,
nasty.
Yeah.
Bit of nasty
Uruguay,
team.
oh,
Be
yeah.
right up his street.
Bentancur is really, he's the top player, man.
Yeah.
He's really nice
Decent
player.
They're all so dirty though.
Oh, they are.
South Americans, I mean, are well known for being pretty tough, aren't they?
Yeah.
And no nonsense tacklers and
But
things.
when they get tackled, they're on the floor rolling.
Yeah.
But
I mean, they get up and stand on someone's fingers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Proper like, bit,
But
they know how to get in your head, and they know how to play.
Has any one player stood out for you yet?
Player stood out.
Or team stood out for you?
I think France looked fairly decent.
France
honestly.
do look
And they look
Mbappe's looking alright, isn't he?
He is, yeah, he's looking pretty sharp, I must admit.
Big news, Neymar's missing for the rest of the tournament. By the
Is that
sounds of it.
the rest of the
Oh,
tournament?
really?
Yeah,
I never knew that. I knew he was missing group stages, but didn't know it was the rest of the tournament.
Yeah,
so.
could be the rest of the tournament they were saying yesterday on the
Yeah,
news.
could have an effect, but I mean, still got quite a few to choose from, haven't they?
They didn't look alright yesterday for me.
Yeah.
When I watched them yesterday against Switzerland, they didn't look. Switzerland are not mega sort of like performing team.
Yeah.
They're safe, Switzerland. Safe.
They're a tough team to beat. They beat France in the Euros
They've got a very strong back line.
They're a fairly functional team, Switzerland. They're not exactly
Well
loads of
balanced.
flair, but decent now again.
They've got them top players in every position.
The guy in front looks decent, but he doesn't get service enough. Then Bolo, is it?
Yeah.
Who does he play for?
Borussia Mönchengladbach.
Who does what's he play for Portugal? Mendes.
Nuno Mendes.
Yeah.
Left back.
Yeah.
PSG.
I was going to say he must play for a big club because he's good.
Yeah.
He went off
Decent
injured
player.
last night, but he's decent.
Yeah. It's his debut.
He's rapid, man.
Again,
He's
in
in
Portugal, got decent. Yeah, I know. Yeah. But again, good team, solid team all throughout. Every position you look at, and got some good players.
I was talking to Declan the other night as well, and he was like, "Do you think there's a possibility this year that there's someone that's never won the World Cup wins it?" And I said the only team that could do that is Portugal.
Maybe. I think they could win it. I think they're good enough to do it.
Yeah, they are.
They
seem pretty good. I want to just have a quick look at
the other groups. I mean, if you look at the France group, there's only
Spain look alright.
Spain look decent.
Germany, we surprised about Germany.
Yeah, not doing it. Are they?
You tipped them to win it
again.
Like?
I thought, I always do because
they're always going to be there.
Those teams, they do tend to grow into tournaments sometimes. And they're always pretty solid all the way through. They don't get turned over easy.
Don't rule out Germany going forward. I mean, I hope they go out. Because I mean, I like Germany, but I want them out. I want them eliminated, so we don't have to face them.
They're always a threat. They just always are. Even if they have a bad start to it, you always think they could.
I say, look, the game I'm watching before in the last group.
Uruguay, Ghana.
Yeah. Remember what happened last
Suarez
time?
when he
Suarez
saved
with
off
his
the line.
handball. Do you remember last time he got sent
off
off
the line, and then
he got sent off Suarez.
Oh, did he?
And then they missed the penalty. We were putting through to the
semi-finals.
Right.
Imagine Ghana in the semi.
Yeah.
To be fair, Uruguay, they've been underachieving this World Cup.
They're a bit aged as well, aren't they? You've got what's his name at the back?
They've got that young.
Godin.
They've got a lot of good young players like Federico Valverde. He's very young.
Valverde,
Darwin Núñez is only young.
I'm not a big fan of Darwin Núñez yet. He's not done enough for me, and he didn't do enough last night.
No, not for me at the moment. I think
you've got Cavani, Suarez, Godin.
Well, that's it. I mean, Cavani and Suarez, I think they're both subs to start with.
No,
Cavani
start. Oh,
Suarez
right.
sub.
No, Suarez was a sub.
Suarez isn't going to be the same. He plays in Uruguay now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. He plays for Internacional.
Yeah. United, Palestri did quite well when he came.
He did.
As well.
That's quite crazy how he's never like. He's never played for United, but he's getting into the World Cup when he's starting.
Sent him out on loan again this season, so we're hoping this season might be one where he steps up a bit. Where's he on loan at? I think he's over in Spain somewhere. I can't remember which one it is now,
But Portugal look like they've got kind of. I mean, but then again, yesterday the back line looked a little bit sort of like suspect with Pepe in there.
Ruben Diaz.
Ruben Diaz is
but he's a top player. Diaz.
He is a good player.
He is, but he's still open to a mistake or two.
Yeah, I do like him. Diaz.
Same. I mean, I love him as a City.
And then you've got like Bernardo in midfield, haven't you? You've got Fernandes. You've got some decent players there.
The 5 or 6 of them in that midfield. João Felix, Ronaldo. You can name 5 or 6 of them who are all world class.
Yeah.
Top quality.
Yeah. I still think Ronaldo was a bit behind the pace. A World Cup might suit him a bit better than the Premier League.
Do you think he scored that goal last night? I don't think he touched it.
Going off the way the ball was moving, he didn't touch it, but I've got a feeling it might have just literally just scraped his hair.
Yeah.
But the ball didn't
change.
It didn't change whatsoever. You can see.
And he kind of went like that, which would have made it change. But I agree with you. I think he's brushed his. I think the wind's brushed his hair.
He's bloody claimed
I think he's felt something.
He's not getting it though.
But
he's claiming it. But he's not getting it.
I think Fernandes said he
didn't have it straight away.
Fernandes should have had a hat trick.
Yeah, could have done, couldn't he? Could have done in the end.
Have you watched every game?
No.
I've watched every game so
Not
far.
every game, no.
Pretty much every game.
The timing of them with work and stuff like that, it's not been possible to watch.
There's a couple of
all
this 15-20 minutes of our half an hour because we've got the TVs on around the office. Obviously, we've got quite a few scattered around the office, so we kind of put them on all the TVs.
Yeah.
But I've probably missed about 15-20 minutes of one game, 10 minutes of this game, a little bit of that game. But I tried to watch the Spain-Germany game the other day. I've never heard of that. Who does that guy play for who scored the equaliser?
He was playing in the Bundesliga 2 last season.
Really?
Something like Fulkenberg or something like that.
Yeah, Fulkrug or something.
But not long ago, he was playing in Bundesliga 2 and he played Bundesliga and he's just on form. Just a bit like.
Who's he playing for?
I want to say like maybe. What's that? Union Berlin, because they're
top, aren't they?
Nah, not anymore.
They were.
Yeah, they were. But that's just a guess because they're doing well and he might be their striker or something.
I think it's the usual form now.
It's a bit like Callum Wilson's in the England team type thing.
Yeah, that's how players on form. Yeah. Not normally like top side. Great finisher.
We wouldn't take someone who's on form.
No.
We wouldn't. Why don't we take the kid from Brentford?
Because of his.
I know he's got. I know he's got to jail.
I think he's got someone.
That's just a little reason.
I think he's got enough on his plate at the moment. I
can't remember his name.
Tony.
Yeah. But he's probably going to end up in the slammer for doing whatever. But no, shame for Canada. Thought Canada.
I was going to say I feel bad for Canada because they played really good football.
They have played good football, but it's just.
They were a lot better than the results.
Belgium have just been a major disappointment.
So they
scraped past Canada.
You could see
that. Yeah, they did.
Scraped past Canada. I think you called it in the first video we did about Alderweireld and.
I said you've got like you've got players that play for Antwerp as regular. They're both aging.
Axel Witzel's aging.
Yeah,
De Bruyne is their best player and he's 31. Hazard's
You've got Batshuayi up front who's playing for Fenerbahce.
I'm not lying, right? I think I'm better than Batshuayi. I think now.
Yeah, he's not a top.
I think if I can just lace up now and score more than Batshuayi. If De Bruyne is feeding me, I'm getting a goal.
Yeah, which is one of the reasons why I think they probably won't win it. I think you've got to have a really good striker.
I don't think they'll get out of the group,
but.
I think the only good thing Batshuayi's ever done is when he booted the ball against the post and hit him in the face.
Yeah.
It's the only good thing he's ever done.
It takes talent.
No, but Belgium have to play Croatia now, and Croatia are a very good team.
That's a winner takes all game.
But I think Croatia and Morocco go through there.
Because Morocco are going to beat Canada. I
think Morocco tops the group.
Morocco look alright.
Yeah,
they've got that player who thinks he's Messi. He's like Messi on Wish.
Yeah.
He's like when you want Messi on Wish.
He's that type of player, but when he plays for his country, he'll turn up. And he did against Belgium.
If anyone's going to be that surprise package, what you're asking me for, of someone like winning it, who've never won it before, don't rule out Morocco. Because they've also got the nasty side to them.
Samuel Eto'o said it was going to be a
African team.
Morocco Cameroon final.
Wow. Samuel, get off them drugs, son. Put them down.
Yeah. I think Croatia looking fairly good there. I think it's going to be tough for Belgium there.
Yeah, I really think like I say, Germany, Costa Rica. That's a winner take all game now because that's Japan, Spain, and Germany, Costa Rica, isn't it? So they could all qualify.
Yeah, every single one of them.
The Aussies as well. The Aussies can go through if they draw against Denmark.
I think Australia.
Or is it against Denmark?
Yeah, they played France.
So if they draw with Denmark, Australia are through to the round of 16.
Wow. I don't know. Who do we play?
That's to me. I don't think
they look alright.
Yeah. If you look, I mean, the big games are tonight for me. So far, because you've got real tension in both games tonight.
Yeah.
USA, Iran, and did you see the
Tyler Adams interview.
yeah, the what do you call it? Pre-game. What do they call it?
Press conference.
Press conference. Did you see it with Tyler Adams?
No,
and,
I think so.
What a bad question.
Whatever his name is.
The absolute most stupid question I've ever heard in my life.
Well, it was hijacked. It was like all these Iranian journalists come in,
Yeah.
and sort of like started asking him all political questions, and they said he said something like Iran, and he went, no, it's not Iran,
Yeah.
it's Iran.
Yeah.
You can't pronounce it right. And he said, what do you think representing a country that has systematic racism? Like going on all that, yeah.
Wow.
So they handled it quite well. Is his name Beerhalter, the manager? Something like
Yeah,
that.
I'm not sure. Sounds familiar. So.
And Tyler Adams.
By the way, Iran's probably one of the most popular countries for discrimination as well, and they were trying to accuse them for discrimination.
Really? Oh.
They were trying to accuse the USA of
Let's not get into
discrimination.
politics, but yeah, Iran's got their own problems they need to deal with.
Yeah.
So I think there'd be a bit of a needle in that match.
But then, I mean, again, England and Wales, you know, it's always a derby.
But it's personal pride. It's pride, isn't it? Absolutely.
Wales will play so much better against us than any other team.
Oh, of course.
It's like every team, isn't it?
It's like a FA Cup match for them, won't it? It'd be like a second division team, won't it? Playing against Premier League.
Do you know what I love, though?
No offence.
No, you're exactly right. But what I love about with Wales playing against someone like England is when they come into it now, you get all like Martin Sheen giving it all the passion, and they know they're out. You're out already, mate.
Yeah.
Pipe down.
The Wales fans were bugging me because before I was watching like some interviews of Welsh fans before the Iran game, and they were like, "Oh well, it's going to be an absolute walk in the park for us. We're miles better. Did you see them against England? We're levels ahead of them. We'll walk in the park. We'll beat them easily, and then we'll try
against Wales.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And it made me so happy that Iran beat them.
Do you know what, when I was watching it in the office here, and when Iran scored, I jumped up and went, yes!
You sent me out to get a Mackey's 2 minutes before they bloody scored.
Well, I think we were getting a bit of grief off the Wales team or something. They were all cheering.
They cheered when we went out to Iceland.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were all watching in the team hotel. You know, and we went out to Iceland in the Euros, and they all cheered and were jumping up and down, singing song, doing the Iceland clap and all that sort of thing. So do you know what?
So we're looking for a bit of payback tonight, aren't we? Gotta be.
Absolutely. And I'd play that in the dressing room before the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd say, see
you
this.
don't need to say anything.
Yeah. I'd say, see this. This is what they think here.
Yeah, just play that.
Yep.
And there you go. That's what you're playing tonight, lads.
But he needs to, with Southgate tonight, he needs to put out
Foden.
Foden needs to play
Foden.
What I never understand about England, right? And I don't know why he does this. Southgate should never be anywhere near the England team.
Yeah.
He should not be nowhere near it, right? And if he wins the World Cup with England, right, I'll be shocked, and I'll hold my hands up and go, do you know what? Fair play, but I just 100% can't see it. Getting anywhere near it.
I think whatever happens, I think he's going to move on anyway.
I hope so.
But yeah, I think he will, whatever happens.
Who do we get though?
But can we talk about how in the last two major tournaments he's been in the Euros and the World Cup, he's got to the semi-finals and the finals?
Because he's not conceding goals. And that's what gets you through, and then you go out on penalties.
So
it's a lottery when it goes to penalties. It's a lottery.
Of course it is. Yeah,
of course.
You can't fault him because we could have easily won that Euros and it might be a different story.
Yeah, but do you want to watch football? Are you happy as a fan watching football that's boring as shit?
If we win the World Cup,
I think the problem is with tournament football, you can't just think I'm going to go out and play great, exciting football.
I'd rather get knocked out winning 6-5 or losing 6-5.
No, but it's one game and you can't risk it for that one game.
Southgate's got no risk in his blood, in his body.
I know that's what. Yeah.
I think to be fair, I think most international. I'm not saying he's a great manager. All I'm saying is I think a lot of international managers are like that. Look at trying to keep it tight and then. It's just unfortunate.
Always playing two holding midfielders.
Oh, I don't think he needs to do it all.
No, we don't.
No.
One's enough. One's enough, and have that 10 just free roaming.
Yeah.
Look at Portugal last night. They did the same.
We need a better 10 than Mason Mount.
100% we do. We've got Phil Foden there.
I know.
And if the other team's sort of pushing on a bit, then the other midfielder who isn't holding should have the intelligence to come back and help out anyway.
Correct.
They don't have to be a specialised holding
midfielder. You can still
and
play.
You've got the option of the attacking one being on the pitch, haven't you?
And you see how Foden plays at City.
Foden
plays in a system at City where he can roam and he plays left, he plays right, he plays central, he plays 10, he's played up front for City.
Yeah.
And then but Southgate goes, I didn't bring him on because he's not a central midfielder. Yes, he is, mate. That's his fucking position. He's a central midfielder.
Yeah, he was. I mean, what was he saying? He was like.
He won the World Cup under 17 as a central midfielder.
Yeah.
He was talking about how City don't play him in that position, so he can't play him in that position.
Now, what sort of a manager does that? But yeah, he'll play Kieran Trippier at left back.
Exactly. It's bizarre.
God, it winds me up. I tell you what, if we lose to Wales tonight, I'm flying over there.
You can fly in slightly different positions anyway.
Headlock.
They put Rashford on the right wing, didn't they?
Yeah.
Where he's playing on the left mainly, all up front for United.
Yeah, it was a shit excuse because he knew he'd messed up. He knew he'd messed up not playing Foden against the USA.
Oh, I think so.
And it was the deadest game of football I've ever watched him in life.
By the sound of it, it's going to change the team.
USA were good though.
Yeah, but do you know what he's going to change it to?
Very good.
Do you know what he's going to change the team
Well,
to?
I think Henderson's playing.
Exactly. And that's what you're going to take Bellingham out, who's probably one of our most exciting prospects. He'll take him out and put Henderson in, who thinks he can ping 70-yard passes here, there and everywhere, and every one of them goes out of play.
Yeah.
And then he'll yell at the ref, probably get a yellow card in the first 10 minutes, and then probably get sent off.
Is it right that he's resting Kane as well?
I hope so,
on the radio.
Kane's got trouble.
On the radio, I heard that he was resting Kane and playing Rashford up front.
I hope
That's what I heard.
Again, put Callum Wilson up front.
No,
Strike, you
I'll
mean?
play
A
Rashford.
striker forward. But no, I'm going to pick someone who's not in that position normally. He normally plays on the wing. I'm going to put him up front instead.
Rashford's been playing up front this season though, to be fair.
Only because Martial's injured.
Yeah, he has played some games up front.
Yeah,
So's Foden.
The only reason he played Rashford there is because of the pace. And if they're trying to sort of, I'd say hit him on the break, but maybe we shouldn't be playing like defensive whoever hitting him on the break. Anyway,
Foden got a hat-trick in one of the games this season. He's also he can score goals. We haven't got a player in the midfield who can bang the goals in.
Yeah, he should be playing instead of Mount, basically.
Foden should be playing.
I just don't think
he should be the first name on the sheet. Yeah. And so should have been Gaza when he played, but he wasn't.
You'd like to think that if he's playing two defensive midfielders, that's what he'll do, because then you've got someone a bit more flair in there. You don't need Mount, I don't think.
Mount's I know he's just dead bog standard safety, boring, nerdy.
Mount must be the biggest teacher's pet, I think.
Oh yeah, he probably brings him an apple and a banana every day, doesn't he?
Wakes him up and brings him breakfast in bed.
Yeah. Here you go, Gareth.
Anyway.
Anyway, we're going live tonight.
Foden starts, Jesus, I can't take it.
We're going live tonight on the Office Blogs channel, aren't we?
Absolutely.
So hopefully we can get this done and get it out before we go live tonight.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, why not? Yeah.
So I'll get out and get an early one out. And you can join us on the Office Blogs React live stream.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
We're
watching both matches, aren't we?
The three of us, we've got both games.
We've got USA Iran, two screens up.
USA Iran, England v Wales.
Have we?
Yeah, you'll see me going mental.
What's your predictions for them two games?
Ooh. I think I'm going to go with England beating Wales 3-0. And I'm going to go with USA beating Iran 2-0 or 2-1. And I think that'll be action packed. I think there'd be all kinds of issues in that. I think there'd be red cards. I think there'd be bookings. I think there'd be fouls, tackles flying in.
Yeah.
And I think the USA should really be. And again with the USA, I'd show them like the press conference in the if I was the Berhalter, whatever his name is, I'd be in the press conference going, "This is what they think of you as Americans."
Absolutely, yeah. I think Iran might be fairly defensive because I think they probably need a draw against the US. So I can't see them going all out attack. So it's just whether the US have got something to unpick them, and with Pulisic maybe
they've got that draw in your blood as well, haven't you? It's going to draw 3 out of 3, aren't they? I think so. I really hope USA go through, but I think it's going to be 1-1. And Iran go through. It's going to be tight. Want Iran. I want USA to go through though.
Same.
I think it could be a draw, but again I think US could just scrape it 2-1.
Yeah.
I don't think there'll be much in it.
You see the news that Iran want USA thrown out of the World Cup.
I read a headline.
That's why it annoys me.
They put it. I know, right? Iran are just like so warped in the way of thinking. They're thinking this way to what they did. They posted it. I mean, they did something that probably wasn't. It's just a wind up at the end of the day. They posted a flag, the Iranian flag. And they missed out the Islamic Republic bit in the middle.
That's right.
And it's kind of offensive. So they've kind of said to FIFA, we want them thrown out for it.
That's it.
So, but instead we'll kill kids in our country, but we want to stay in.
Yeah. It's bizarre, isn't it? I mean,
Jesus.
Pot and kettle, I mean, geez, come on.
Wow. Yeah. We'll also give no rights to women as well.
Well, exactly. They don't even have they're the only one without women's programme.
Oh, really?
Wow. And that's what they almost got thrown out for it.
Right.
At the start of the World Cup, there was talks before the World Cup started that Iran was going to get thrown out because they didn't have a women's programme.
Right.
And they refused to do it.
So
whereas every other country, but I'm not sure Saudi Arabia. I think Saudi Arabia are really pushing a women's team, I think.
Right, okay.
Because definitely doing it with Newcastle.
Yeah.
They're sort of like putting massive investment into the women's side, into Newcastle.
Do Newcastle not have one at the moment?
I don't think so. I think they're putting like big investment into it. But again, we'll see. Group 1 finishes today, this afternoon at 3 o'clock. I think that's who just scroll down a little bit, from the Qatar.
No, of course, yeah.
No, the other way.
The other way. You want to scroll up then?
Yeah. Netherlands play Qatar today. Qatar really impressed this World Cup as the hosts, playing 2, losing 2. scoring 1 goal, I think 1 shot on target.
So the big X is really Ecuador,
You know,
Senegal, isn't it?
If they don't beat Netherlands tonight, it'll be the first ever team that's never won a game that's hosted it.
They should never have hosted it. We know that. You know,
I can't see winning tonight.
No, you might as well. For giving it Qatar, I think they should give the next World Cup what's going out for to the Isle of Man. You know what I mean? That's about the same size, isn't it?
Could the Netherlands go out?
No.
If they get beat and Ecuador and Senegal draw?
No.
Ecuador and Senegal draw.
Goal difference is better for
right,
Netherlands.
Unless they get beat.
What about with Senegal?
If they get beat,
what you can do is, they could get beat. Yeah, if they get beat, yeah.
No, I mean, it has to be 2-0.
If Netherlands get beat and Senegal win,
if Senegal win by 1, if Senegal beat Ecuador 1-0, yeah, and Netherlands get beat 2-0, 2-0, then it's the same goal difference. Well, if you get beat 2-0, then Senegal have better goal difference, so Senegal will go through and Netherlands will be out. But I can't see Netherlands into Qatar.
Oh no, what I'm saying is, you just never know World Cups.
I bet you would have said that about Saudi Arabia and Argentina. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you would have. But Saudi Arabia impressed me. I think they looked. I thought, was it, who did he play the other day? Poland. I thought they were decent. I know Poland lost 2-0. I know it was 2-0, but I tell you what, it wasn't a 2-0 game for me.
No, it's pretty close to the end, wasn't it? Really? Yeah, there wasn't much in it at all. So
yeah, but it was. But then again, they know how. It's in their culture to be a little bit nasty.
Yeah. The thing is, with World Cups, if you've got 2 or 3 really, really good players that are decent, if you've got the rest of the team just really fit, strong, grafting players, honestly, these days you just never know. If you've got the fitness levels.
Yeah, but like you say, I think that depends on who the winners of Group B, England, Iran, USA, Wales. Yeah. Whoever goes through from that group plays the Group A, right?
Yeah, I think it is.
So I think the winners will play B, the second team in Group A.
Runners in.
So if England win tonight, we'll play either.
If it looks like that, we'll play Ecuador.
Probably Senegal or Ecuador. Yeah. One of them two, I would guess.
We don't want Senegal again. After Roger Miller, was it Roger Miller? Was that?
I think it'll be
Cameroon. That's right.
I think Ecuador will beat Senegal.
I mean, they're all big ifs, aren't they? Then after that, it might be France, I think, mightn't it? But I'm just thinking ahead of it too far.
Don't matter who you play. It's
knockout football, isn't it?
Knockout football.
You know, we got to beat the knockout, and it's one match.
Yeah, you've got to beat the best.
It could be literally anyone. Yeah, you just never know.
Could. And the referee and the way it's going as well, it could be that's going to play out a lot.
They are letting more go than I thought. I thought they'd be pulling up fouls a lot more. Yeah, there's a lot of yellow cards, but there's been quite a few cynical fouls as well, to be honest.
You might have added time as well, it's crazy.
A lot of added time.
So what about?
Which is such the way it should be, really.
I agree.
Exactly. It's such a wind up when people waste time. Though also, even when my club does it, I hate it. It just winds me right up. I know they've got
added on 2 minutes after like 3 minutes of VAR.
As well.
Exactly.
But they said in the referees association, whatever they call, I don't know what you call them over here, but they're saying they're not going to add the time on like they're doing in the World Cup in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Why? Because that just shows it's bent.
That just encourages people to waste time more, doesn't it?
Does. Yeah. You know, it's like saying, well, we're not going to do it because it's ruining.
That's going to encourage people to do it more, knowing that they won't have the time on.
Exactly. Yeah. It is.
So they're saying they're stopping the clock every time the ball goes out of play.
Yeah.
In the World Cup, which is what should happen.
That's why I've always advocated, to do that. Have someone completely separate doing the time. Don't let the referee do it. Yeah. Let someone else have a timer. I think doing like rugby league and that, don't they? I don't think the referee does it. No. They have someone completely different doing all the time. Yeah. But the problem is, a lot of these matches are getting like 10-15 minutes extra time on every single match, and you imagine people in the Premier League when you're like trying to get a train or something and stuff like that, you'd be absolutely spitting feathers.
But don't just go knowing that it's a 2.5 hour thing. I mean,
people are getting used to it, aren't they?
I go back in the pub anyway after the game and just sort of like hang around till everyone's gone.
But the pressure might be on players not to waste time. They might think, well, what's the point? Because just go at it anyway. So,
but what do you think of the crowd, the attendances that have been there?
At the start, one of the grounds was 80,000 capacity. Now it's 90. Added 10,000 seats in the space of a week.
I think that was for press boxes or something, wasn't it? I think you put too much space for a press or something. That's so they said anyway. But
they're just full of shit, aren't they?
I don't know. I mean, some of them have been a bit dead, really. Some of the atmospheres. Some have been a bit better. Now it's getting into something that's a bit more crucial. Where the matches have a bit more riding on them.
They panned to someone in the crowd last night. I think it was the Brazil game, and he had a Brazil shirt on, I want to say some different type of hat and a different flag, and he didn't look Brazilian.
I saw it when I was
really.
I saw a white guy in a Ghanaian shirt. Yeah, celebrating when they scored.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I was like, do you reckon he's from Ghana?
Yeah. But I can't support any other country.
No.
Apart from England,
Yeah.
That's why I like the USA. If England out, I'll probably support the USA.
Yeah.
But I think the USA will go out before England anyway. So.
Yeah, probably. But it's the same. It's one of them, isn't it? Where I just watch England, and if England go out tonight, I won't even watch any more games. I'm done.
Yeah, it's not quite the same, is it? It's not quite the same.
If we go out tonight, Jesus Christ, that's bad.
Southgate. It's going to have to be bad. Southgate again. Lynch when he comes back over.
Oh, yeah.
Gets shot as soon as he steps off the plane.
Yeah. He's better off staying in Qatar, wearing a dress or something, won't he? And a rainbow outfit or something.
You see the guy last night run on the pitch with the rainbow.
Yeah, he processed about everything.
Yeah, he did. He had like 5 different things going on the go, didn't he? He had something about Iran on the back of his shirt.
Gay pride flag.
Yeah, gay pride flag, and then he had something on the front. What did he have on the front?
Oh, I can't remember.
It was something. He had something all over him.
Yeah.
You know,
and it's like, mate.
Now he's in jail for 7 years.
Hey, do you reckon he'll even stay alive?
Yeah, where is he from? Italy?
I'm not sure actually.
I don't know why any Italians would be at the World Cup.
No, I'm guessing they'll probably maybe find him and deport him and just get him out of the way rather than the longer he's kept in custody. The worse it's going to look during the World Cup.
For the massive kind of
Qatar I would guess they'd want to deal with it. Get him out of the country and the story's dead.
Yeah.
But the longer they keep him in there, then people are going to say, "Oh, where is he?" And so I'm not sure.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to follow that story, see what's happening.
Good luck to him.
But I don't know. I think the atmosphere's dead. So it's obviously paid for crowds, and it's you know, when you look at the 85th minute or 80th minute, and the stadium's like not even a third full.
It's not been the best World Cup with fans because I don't think there's been enough fans of each country there. Normally you get like half a stadium full of a certain section. Like watch the Netherlands, with the orange squad. It's absolutely full, isn't it? You just don't seem to be getting it, and that's what makes World Cups nice. The fans and the atmosphere.
Do you know the other side of it as well? When I see like teams go, you see like whether it be Brazil or whether it be England or France, whoever it may be, you always see like retro shirts. People who've had the shirt for 20 years are still wearing it.
Yeah.
When I seen Brazil yesterday, every shirt was brand new.
Really?
Which made me think,
Yeah,
you always get someone outside giving them out.
You always get retro fans, don't you? You always get ones that have had them for years and years and years. Always.
What country do you reckon has brought the most fans from their country?
Well, you've got last night, when it appealed to me, or when it sort of like alerted me the other day, was people are there to watch Ronaldo and Messi. So when you seen Argentina the other night, and Neymar as well, so when you got Ronaldo the other night, loads of fans supporting Portugal because of Ronaldo.
Yeah.
When Ronaldo started doing step-overs, the fans all went mental and started cheering. When Neymar was doing it the other day, they're all going mental, oh, Brazil, Brazil, Brazil. And I'm like, I'm not sure you're from Brazil.
Yeah.
But you're giving it the big one. Obviously you want to support Brazil. Now, if they're Indian, for example, or Pakistani or whatever, which is a big population of the subcontinent there, they're going to want to support a team like that. But it's not club football. This is national football. So, you
just can't really have that same passion.
I don't see it. I don't get it.
There's a lot of neutrals there, isn't there? I think.
Yeah. Oh, there's 100% loads of them.
A lot of neutrals.
And they're coming to watch Ronaldo, Neymar, and Messi.
I think like Japan have a bit of a following there.
I think they did.
Did you see what I saw as well was Japan? The fans were cleaning up the stands.
And it wasn't even their game.
Yeah, apparently all their sections they cleaned up, and the players cleaned up the dressing rooms and everything.
No, did you see the dressing room after the game the other night?
No.
Oh, it was bad.
Who's?
Japan.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, bad.
Right.
Yeah.
What, after they beat Germany or lost?
No. Who did he play? Because he lost, I think. Did they lose to
Japan?
I can't remember.
Costa Rica or something? Yeah.
Yeah, they lost to Costa Rica. And the dressing room was a right mess.
Oh, really?
Didn't they leave it really nice though at one point with like origami swans or something?
Yeah, but when I saw it after the Costa Rica game, it was bad.
No, I'm surprised.
I don't know if it was
maybe it depends if they win or not.
If it was real or not. I can't vouch for it being real or not. But what I saw, and he just said Japan's dressing room after the game, and it was on a news channel. So I was like, why would they report?
I'm not sure about that.
It probably wouldn't be on the news channel if it was spotless though, would it?
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe that's, I don't know, maybe they got out for a warm down or something and then come back in and do it, but by all accounts they leave it pretty tidy, but anyway.
Yeah, South Korea, I think they're out as well, aren't they?
South Korea.
Did they lose yesterday? I watched the game yesterday, they got beat by
They're still
Ghana.
in it. That
was a great game in Ghana yesterday, that.
They've got
3-2.
3-2, wasn't it?
Yeah, the game was like, when I was watching it, it was almost like playing in slow motion.
Yeah.
When the players at the ball, they were running, I'm like, that's that pace you're running at? It's like slow.
Yeah.
It was like even the person chasing them, it was just slow. But the goals were like, again, they're like, just you're thinking bad defending, bad goalkeeping.
South Korea got 2 goals in 3 minutes or whatever from 2 behind.
So the last game on that is South Korea Portugal, innit?
Yeah.
And then Ghana, Uruguay. Uruguay is going to be a proper what's it game? There's going to be definitely red cards in that.
Uruguay will be under pressure.
Yeah, and you know what they're like.
A bit needle
especially after the ongoings from the last game we played with Suarez and ball and all that kind of stuff.
There's no doubt he'll come back. He'll be on there at some stage, won't he?
It's Portugal through anyway.
Game,
yeah,
Do you know who the lowest ranked country is in the World Cup?
Qatar.
No.
Really?
Yep.
Not surprising. Canada?
Nope.
Saudi Arabia.
Ghana.
Really?
61st or something like that. Ghana.
They got some top players, Ghana.
I thought so.
Ghana, lower than Qatar.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where Qatar got all the points from to make them.
Well, do you know what happens is they get points from playing Qatar are probably playing friendlies against Azerbaijan and Bahrain.
Well, that's probably they only do when they're hosting it, because obviously you don't play proper matches, do you? It's just friendlies all the time, isn't it? So
they've not had to qualify.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. So they probably got ranked higher because they're playing shit teams.
Yeah, winning well and stuff like that.
Whereas Ghana's got all Senegal, Nigeria.
Tough matches.
Nigeria not in the World Cup, are they this year?
No, not at all. Usually really good team.
There's actually a few teams that aren't in the
World Cup. Ivory Coast.
Yeah.
Always have a good team.
I remember realising someone else was in it, but I can't remember who it is.
Italy.
Yeah, no, I know that, but there was someone else.
Scotland.
Scotland. What a surprise.
A couple of South American ones, isn't it? Like Peru,
Paraguay,
of course, yeah.
Paraguay are a good team, to be fair.
Chile.
Again, proper World Cup team.
I never understand that.
It's because you've got like Canada,
Republic of Ireland as well. They missed out this time, haven't they?
I never get it. Like you're putting teams in there like I don't know, Qatar, Wales. Probably. I'd rather Italy be there.
Wales.
Yeah.
Qatar, Wales.
No, Sweden and Norway as well. So
that's the one. Sweden. That's the team I was
yeah.
thinking about. Sweden.
Yeah, always seem to be thereabouts, don't they? Especially Sweden, you know. So, and Norway, a bit of a shame about Norway because obviously Haaland would be nice to see play.
And should have just played for England.
Yeah.
Could have.
If only.
Still can go.
Bloody Yorkshire, you got a Yorkshire accent, haven't you?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's that's the update for where we are so far.
Yeah.
So
is your prediction for the winner still the same?
I can't remember who I predicted.
France.
Yeah, I think I said Germany. I'll stick with Germany for now.
No, you said Argentina.
I did say Argentina.
I can't move at the moment.
No,
I think I'll stick with them.
You're changing to France?
No, I'm not ruling out Argentina.
I'm sticking with Brazil.
It's hard. It's winner take all.
I think it could be all of the above, really. You know,
that's going to be a brutal game as well. I think Poland and Argentina.
Imagine if Argentina, if it's a draw and then Saudi Arabia beat Mexico, Argentina are out.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I can't see Poland drawing with Argentina though. I think Argentina wins Saudi Arabia.
Never say never, mate. I couldn't see Saudi beating Argentina.
I think Argentina and Saudi qualify from that group.
No, I don't.
Mexico didn't really do much, did they?
Mexico can still bloody qualify.
I know we didn't do much, did they? We've not done anything.
Not at the moment.
A bit flat, a bit dead. The last game comes now. It's all in the last game.
That's the thing. It's
the last game. It only takes one game.
Knock out football, takes a free kick or a corner, someone handed it in, then just defending well. Then
this is where you've got to step up now and be counted.
Oh, absolutely. This is where a little bit of quality comes in. Whereas you look at Poland, you think Lewandowski, you think,
yeah,
I mean, you've got to play like you've always got a chance. I'd say
with Lewandowski in the team,
always got a chance,
100%,
without doubt.
But then again, you've got Messi in Argentina.
In
Argentina, you've got Di Maria, you've got Alvarez, people like that.
Di Maria.
Yeah, he's still one of them. He's still got it.
I don't even know if he plays.
He played the other night.
Who's that?
Di Maria.
Yeah, I don't think he's as good as he was, but he's.
Watching last night, Pepe's only 3 months away from his 40th birthday.
Really?
The oldest. He just broke Stanley Matthews' record of.
Who's
that? The oldest guys.
No, but who's that centre back for Canada? Hutchinson.
Yeah, he's like 39.
He's 39.
Yeah, as well.
Wow.
But there was someone else. Well, how old's Ronaldo? He's about 38.
He's 38. 37.
37. I think he's 38 in
Cavani's the same. Cavani's like 39. As well, I think he was.
He's
like
Suarez.
34, 35-ish.
Oh, Suarez. They're both. Did he say him and Suarez same age? Him and Cavani were the same age. Something like 3 weeks apart.
Right. I thought Suarez was younger than Cavani. I must admit, but
I thought you heard him say last night they were 3 weeks apart.
He's round about your mid-30s, give or take a year. Not too sure, but
Henderson's got to be about 40.
I It'll probably be about 28.
Yeah,
It's been around for ages.
One of those that you think's dead old. No.
Nah, I think
It's getting interesting now anyway.
This is where some people were asking the other day when we did live England USA. People were saying that game is dead. It's the first time we watched football. The game is dead, and it was dead. You're right.
Yeah,
it was a boring game. But that was game 2, which doesn't really. It's kind of like a free game. Game 2. It's a safety game. You don't want to lose. That's all. You just don't want to lose.
Tonight, any result that matters, even a 0-0 here and there, still matters. So it doesn't matter tonight about scoring anything to a certain extent because everything matters tonight.
So get over and join us on Office Blokes Reacts, where we'll be going live and watching the England Wales game and USA Iran.
Watching both at the same time.
Same time.
We've got 2 screens in there, haven't we? So
we'll commentate on
keep an eye on both matches
and make sure hopefully England and USA go through.
Absolutely,
hopefully.
And we've got off-spoke Aidan joining us tonight as well.
Nice I'll join you.
Stepping in with your football knowledge.
Why not?
More superior than what ours is anyway, especially when who plays for who.
I know,
I don't know many players. I saw last night on the TV Hal Robson-Canoe. Giving it the big uns about Wales as well.
He was one of the people in the interviews that annoyed me. That's why I wanted them to lose.
I'm like, pipe down, mate. Pipe down. Okay.
He's English. He's fully English. The only Welsh relationship he has is his grandma's Welsh. He's got dog. His grandma's half Welsh.
Welsh setter.
Went to Real Beach once for a walk round there.
Anyway, but get over there and join us for that tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed this little podcast as well, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Cheers.